Yo, what's good, YouTube? We about to react to Playback with Agent and Low. They're gonna be reacting to some Dr. Omar. You know the Dr. Omar. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be talking about black men and how they should act in society and shit. We gonna see what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? As a fellow black servant of the community and shit, I'm gonna analyze this and try to make my choices better, you know what I'm saying, throughout the day and shit. But we can get right to it, man. Catch this intro.
You're not the man he is. I'm the man. I'm a hardworking man, but I'm only looked at as resources.
Okay.
And then she's ready to jump on Tom, Dick, and Harry because he got flash. He's shining a little bit more. His access to money is quicker than mine. It's kind of hard to have that.
Well, no, one, I agree with you, but that's not all sisters.
No, it's not.
And if you're constantly running into that type of woman, then the problem is you because you're attracting a certain low vibrational energy. Why is
why
that?
not have that same energy for women? You just again you have
because
the man
we having a
responsible.
conversation as men.
Yeah,
I got plenty of interviews with all women where I check them too.
Right.
But as a man, you should not be concerned about what I say to them. No. As men, we should be concerned of what we're going to do to produce a better generation of black males for tomorrow.
Is he spitting?
He's spitting.
Yo, is this nigga spitting right now?
He's spitting.
Oh, he is.
Dr. Omar.
Speed.
Nigga is spitting, bro.
Dog.
Niggas really getting at these niggas, bro.
What though?
That
is such
talk
a
to these
great
niggas.
take.
Talk to them.
I'm not gonna lie, the problems most people have in dating, I don't have it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't attract that. I just don't attract it. But like, it's
because you don't be in the spaces where these people.
Yeah, it's not that it never happens, but it's just
you're just not in the spaces.
Correct. Yeah,
when niggas talk about dating, they be talking about like, I don't know, like everything things is now like society, how everybody listen to rap music. They always partying, they always out. That's the type of females that be in that space. Agent seemed the type of nigga, like, he just cool, he just laid back, he just chill, doing his own thing, you know what I'm saying? He don't, he's not a follower. He be doing his own shit, you know what I'm saying? He don't copy other niggas.
Run into these fugazis, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it might not work out, but I don't engage in a lot of the toxic shit I be saying. Like, that's not me, bro, and that's not what my experience is at all. So I always find it crazy when that's all I hear about on Twitter and stuff like that.
Because you would act as if like that's all you hear.
And no brag, but like there are artificial reasons why somebody would want me. So I should be dealing with it more. I feel like I'm just not.
This was even crazier. What he said is the same logic that they tell to women all the time. If the only type of man that y'all keep bumping into are bum niggas, that really speaks about who you are as a woman and the places that you be in. Because
I done seen so many podcasts where they be bashing the women, saying the same shit just in reverse.
Good men, they exist. Good women also exist. So if you all keep running into the same type of woman, then that's on you. That really tells me about who you are as a man.
How could you have the same experience so many times?
So many times.
Bro, you had the same problem.
I had to talk to these niggas too. I talked to these niggas personally. No,
Low, shut up, man.
Yeah, you think I'm joking?
Wait,
I went to the stream. Yeah, I went to the stream and I talked to him.
Don't you mean like in a Discord or in the chat?
This is a video on here.
It's in this video?
No, not in this video. Well, it might be. I don't know. They might got a snippet. I don't know. Me and Omar and I went there.
I didn't even know.
You cat.
Omar and I went there. We talked to niggas like we was dead at time. Like, nah, Omar was kind of spitting on it.
He did. That's what he said is factual, bro. And the only people that disputed are people that have continuous negative. But some people like.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't got no problem. I don't got no problems either. Even though I haven't been in that many relationships for real. But I ain't had that time yet. I don't
like that shit, bro. Just be honest with yourself. Some people like the toxic shit. It's more fun to you. I just would rather have this.
You keep it a bean. You know why they niggas like it?
Why?
Because what I'm starting to realize, a lot of you niggas,
they be like, it shows me that she loves me and shit like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got it.
Niggas who start making money, you low key, high key, cornball ass niggas. And what happens is you got money now, and you fucking with women with low vibrations because you know those are the ones that are easy to scoop up. They enamored with your money. But if you actually messing with real women who actually want to build with you, they not. You gotta do more than just like flash and money type shit.
Yeah, but what they're talking about in this specific clip flip is, oh, but what if she just finds somebody with more status or more money? So
Why would you want to fuck with them? That's what I'm
if
saying.
she leaves you over that, you have been blessed.
You've been
nigga.
blessed.
That's
Wow,
she wasn't.
you're
She wasn't.
Low key, because that's a dirtball ass move.
It's not real.
Like, you've avoided.
Why are you complaining about that,
That's
nigga?
because that's a horrible thing to find out 5 years in or 10 years in or after
Yeah, that's bad. I'll be devastated.
you have kids. That's a brutal thing to find out, is that she's willing to leave if another nigga
Niggas
got more
complaining
status.
about like what happens if I buy a car and while I want.
I ain't gonna lie, if something I be in the mindset, like, if something happens, like, just fuck it. It is what it is, type shit. On to the next type shit. That's how I be feeling for real.
On a test drive, the tire's flat. Okay, I guess. Like, I don't know, nigga. I guess don't buy the car. I don't know what to tell you.
Also, like, even
What
if
the
it's
fuck?
even if it's not your fault, you should take responsibility.
You see how I did that? You see how
part?
because the manosphere, they be using women in car analogies all the time. You see what I did there? You see, I did that right there.
Obviously, a big thing. Obviously, we spoke about the gender wars, earlier. Obviously, there's a lot of conversation nowadays about the value of what a woman brings and the value of what a man brings in a relationship. And now there's a lot more rhetoric from our women that we hear is, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, right? So,
That's pain speaking, though.
right.
Because most black women know they will never get a man. A black woman can have sex whenever she wants.
Right.
Because most black women know
Most black women know they would never get a
they will never get a man. A black woman can have sex whenever she wants.
Right.
Because she's beautiful. She can have a bed mate, but to have a soul mate, she may never get. I have two
Okay. I get that. I can get that.
daughters, 11 and 20, right? My oldest would be
That's a big ass gap. 11 and 20.
21 this week. Statistically, right? There's a strong chance my daughter could be one of those. I hope she's not. She could be one of those who never get a husband because only 1 out of 4 gets a husband. You see that?
1 out of 4 gets a husband. Where you get these statistics from, Dr. Omar, my nigga? Where you find these numbers at? Oh, nigga, you did a field study. You know what I'm saying? How you get these numbers? Let me know.
So when a black woman says, I don't need
I don't know
a
if that's true or not.
that's
but
insane.
If that is true, that's crazy. I don't think that's true.
Let me know,
That's
my nigga.
insane.
Say that only
Where you
20.
get
I
them
don't
numbers
think only
from?
25% of black women
Where you get these? 1 out of 4. Where you get these numbers from, my nigga? Let me see the paperwork.
get married. I think it's higher than that, but I guess I could be wrong though.
man. That is a reaction to the reality that I may not get a man.
So why not preach? Because I understood, you're obviously against interracial relations when it comes to black
Absolutely.
men with black women. With white women.
With all women, you should only be with the black woman.
And you will say, well, if you can't find a good woman in America, then
I don't agree with that. But hey, everybody's entitled to their own beliefs, so I don't agree with that one. Then nigga said, hey, if you black, you only should be a black woman. Damn, my nigga, I can't taste the rainbow, my nigga. That's tough. I can't taste the rainbow, my nigga. Like, let me dibble and dabble in the other races. I like the interracial shit, man. I like the mix and match, 2-piece combo and shit, man.
Go somewhere else.
in
Absolutely.
Africa. So why not teach that same rhetoric to our women? Like,
I do.
If you feel
I
like
tell
you,
sisters all the time, go to Africa.
So
I know
then-
sisters who marry. I just what it says. She invited me to the wedding. She just married a brother from the continent.
but instead of saying they will never
I'll
get
take the
married,
sisters to Africa who married brothers they met
Right.
in Africa.
right?
So yeah,
I think
do teach that.
there's plenty. I think there's obviously plenty of black men,
Yes,
and
it
black
is.
women. So
And what I
instead of
also
saying that
tell
they'll
black
never
women,
get
if you're going to
married,
go get you an African man from the continent,
Right.
you're going to have to understand that the way in which you talk to black men in America will not be tolerated over there.
Why the
It-
fuck
it's
is
a-
it
True. Their culture is totally different.
tolerated? It's not tolerated here. That's what we're trying to tell them.
Well,
Yes, it is, man. It is, bro.
It's Tyler.
It is entirely different over there.
Entirely different.
Like, totally different. Culture different. Society different. They look at different society standards and shit. Like, it's nothing like that.
There's rules to so
Like, America is so like brainwashed and internet and society, following society's rules and shit. Like, I work at a warehouse. All the niggas who got money, everybody got a Charger, Challenger. Everybody want a copycat with fucking Dodge shit because they hear it in the rap music. My nigga, it's just bad. I ain't gonna lie.
socializing over there that we don't appreciate here. If you're older than me, even by a year, and I talk disrespectfully to you, you will get the shit smacked out of you.
So I should start smacking the shit out of you.
Oh,
And I talk disrespectfully to you, you will get the shit smacked out of you.
So I should start smacking the shit out of you. That's what you're telling
Yeah,
me.
if I disrespect you.
I'm older than you.
But I just don't respect that rule.
I know. But I'm starting to respect
I am sure I have, boy.
But like
You talking to me like that.
a lot of rules we don't follow. You can't just pick and choose which traditional rules you want to follow, nigga.
I'm picking and choosing.
I guarantee both men and women do not want to play by those rules, which is why when y'all had the opportunity to deviate, that's what happened. This is what everyone chose, by the way.
Yes.
Everyone chose their own independence. Let's stop pretending like it got here by accident. Everybody chose. Women wanted to be able to do it themselves, and so did men. And like all of this friction happened because of decisions that everybody made collectively. It's just a trend because we collectively made those decisions.
Over here, I want to say this to us though, because we
spin facts for real.
try to act like the way sisters treat us doesn't have a history that we are not at least partly responsible for. Let's be honest. The black woman has had to hold down the black house by herself, although imperfectly. She's had to do it by herself since the mass incarceration of black males began in the 1970s. You understand me? Most of our children are raised by a single mother right now.
10% whites. Hispanics 20% to 27. Damn. They got our black fathers looking bad. Look at the numbers. 50. Oh my God. Where you get these numbers from, my nigga? Hold on. Almost, let's say like 53%. Almost 53%. This is 19, almost 2000, the 2000s. 53% niggas only got one mother in black community. Oh my God.
And it has been that way for about
Only one parent.
50 years.
Okay, when it says
Damn, that's crazy.
single parent homes, technically speaking, if they're not married, it would be.
So they could be together
Yeah.
still, but
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
still insane though.
No, that is crazy.
You know how
that's
crazy this is to me? Because
Over 50% is crazy.
until I was 16, I didn't even realize like divorce was a big
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm blessed that I have both my parents, cause that shit, I was like, oh my God, 50%?
deal because everyone in the city I lived in was first generation immigrants. So
Hey, I want you to go in the other room right now and thank your mother, nigga. Thank your father, nigga, for staying together, cause that shit's crazy. 50%, bro.
the kids, we were all born in Canada, but all of their parents moved from Sri Lanka and India and China and
For sure.
Ethiopia and Somalia. So like it's the opposite. I actually didn't have any friends growing up that their parents weren't married.
Yeah.
I had zero. Everyone in my school. Dead ass.
So, yeah.
So it is just like big cultural difference, and it's like
Yeah.
that back home too. Like it's uncommon for people to not be married like at the age of like 23, 24, 25.
But here,
I
I
was
mean,
saying, America society is way different from the rest of the fucking earth, bro.
But again, I think people want this though. Like you gotta think though. Like people, you want to be a doctor. That takes significant effort. You're not gonna graduate till you're like what 26, 27, 28, and then
True. 12 years, 10 years. Yeah, y'all niggas got it. I ain't gonna lie.
even then you're working long hours. It's gonna be difficult for you, especially if you're a woman. Now you want kids. How are you gonna balance the two? Like a lot of people in first world countries choose their own passions and their own career over a family, and that's okay. That's a decision that you make because you don't have to have kids. If everyone in the economy decided not to, it would fucking crumble. But like you don't have to though. And when people don't have to, they choose to prioritize other things, and that's kind of what this looks like. Is people just prioritizing things that aren't family,
Yeah,
which
for-
is backwards because when you ask niggas what's important to them, what's most important to them, what they say?
family.
Cap. Because there's cultures where family is the most important thing to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's so crazy to me.
I don't need a man because she couldn't find one strong enough to hold her down. Or when you meet a woman and you say, sister, I'm strong enough to be your man. You ain't got to work or you ain't got to pay the bills or whatever. Pull back. I got you. And she can't do it because all the other men before you who did.
And that shit's bad too. I ain't gonna lie, that shit's bad. When you talking to a girl and she's so traumatized by her past experiences that she can't even like fuck with you for real. Like that shit is bad. I ain't gonna lie. You got females not even trying to give you a chance because their past experience and they don't want to talk to another nigga no more. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Disappointed her. So what I'm saying is, black men, we got to be patient with our women because we created that personality. We created that, and then we want to act like we didn't play a role.
We have to be
in the
held
strong-
accountable for their poor selection.
No, you have to be held.
I mean, Hold on,
held accountable. No, you have to be held accountable because they have a poor selection.
I ain't gonna lie, he kind of dragging it right now because they're their own person. They got their own thought processes. I ain't gonna lie, he kind of dragging it. But why? I treat myself as I'm own individual. I got my own mindset and shit. Why am I getting treated like that? Cause the other nigga, he ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know that nigga. Like, give me a chance, my nigga. What's up?
What? I guess you could. If that's my wife, maybe.
Like they treating it. He's saying it like they not their own person. We gotta change their mind and shit. Like, no, that's not our job. They got their own mindset, my nigga. Like, what?
Because I picked her, but all my life I'm not responsible for.
Word. He tweaking on that.
Are you insane?
That's insane.
I think he means collectively, but on an individual level, this
I
makes no
understand. I understand what you're trying to say, but like, nah, bro, that's not.
No, he's talking about collectively. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, but then he's like pointing at them like they're the collective.
No. Well, in the thing,
I can't change a whole fucking ethnicity, fucking gender to think a certain way. No, bro.
He clarifies numerous times, like, I'm not necessarily talking
Man,
about
he's
y'all.
talking about
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I guess my theory behind it all is that I understand what he's attempting to say. I truly do. I understand what he's attempting to say.
What he's
Crash
trying to
course
say.
on self
And
accountability.
I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna keep it a being with you all. Just
But on a literal standpoint, like a realistic standpoint, that's not.
from my perspective, I think that there is a generation of black people that failed miserably. I'm just keep it a being with y'all. Because there's just no way during civil rights era and before, black people were still able to be in families. They had strong bonds more back then, and then even now the numbers are trending in a more positive direction in many regards. But there is like this gap of like degeneracy from black people that just doesn't make any sense to me. It's not comprehensible. And to be completely transparent, I know some of them. I have some of them in my family and stuff like that. And I just see it. I'm like, how is that possible? Like,
I can see what Lo's saying because I got a love hate with black people. I ain't gonna lie. I see one day, bro. I love my black niggas eating soul food and shit. And the next day they doing some dumb shit out of pocket shit. I'm like, sometimes you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is fucking scale. Sometimes we sometimes we thrive, and sometimes we on our dumb shit, doing dumb shit for no reason, making us look bad and shit. But I don't know, man.
How did that happen? How are you like this subsection is this fucked? I just don't get it. Now I disagree where it's like I have to bear responsibility for what the people before me did, but I understand where he's coming from. Where if there's a generation of people who are growing up and that's all they know, and of course it's going to be more
True. Because you are a product of an environment. I remember growing up, I was down bad, but I ain't act like I was from that standpoint and shit.
difficult for like certain women.
Like if that's all you see, that's what you gonna act like. You know what I mean?
And to like, to give a pause of like, I don't know about da because this is all I know. This is all I've been seeing my entire life. So I do understand that concept. And for people out there who want to know, yes, Dr. Umar also speaks his way to black women as well, where he says black women need to be more patient with black men as well. Y'all, I know a bunch of y'all niggas gonna be like, oh, but what about women? What about women? Shut the fuck up, nigga. Grown men are talking right now, bro. But
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
I understand where he's coming from, but in my humble opinion, I think it's just there is this generation of black people that really fucked up. And I'm not saying it's all their fault.
What do you mean this generation? Are you talking about this generation right now, or like this generation as in like a subsection of time? Because if you're saying my generation, I ain't gonna lie, I be looking at them niggas sometimes like I don't claim y'all niggas sometimes. Y'all niggas be fucking up, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
There were systematic implications that happened that aided that process, but I think that process, that group of that generation of black people, I think they have a lot of say-so on what's happening now, and those are to an extent also the generation of black people who are speaking out much more often, and they're passing down rhetoric from one generation to the next, and so now you hear a bunch of 20 to 30 some year olds speak about black women in a certain way, and I'm like, nigga, I don't know where you been, nigga. I don't get what you're talking about, bro. I just don't get it.
And why is she going to end up with a poor mate? Because we as black men are not raising black boys to be the men that our women need. We are not. They out there killing themselves right now. What we doing about it? Unemployed black males, what we doing about it? Pants sagging, weed smoking, what we doing about it? Black men are not raising black boys to be the men our community needs. That is 100% our fault. What I'm
Right there though, he's spitting. I ain't gonna lie. Right there, he's spitting. Because it's literally a domino effect. You're a product of your environment. You do what you see, my nigga. If you keep seeing that growing up, it's gonna keep, the domino gonna keep tipping over. It's gonna go generation. There's an anomaly on nigga who like, damn, that's not right. I'm gonna stop that shit. And really look and be like, damn, that's not good type shit. But that's rare. That's rare as fuck.
Saying is
You're more likely to be a follower and do what you see type shit. That's tough.
she got a right to be angry with us. She got a right to be angry with us.
I understand
we have
that.
not been on our job as black men. If the
understand that.
men are the providers, what have we been providing for our community? I'm not speaking you individually.
Yes.
Because you may be a damn good father. You may be a damn good father. You may be a damn good father. But guess what?
Right
What are
now,
we doing
right now he's spitting.
for the community? What are we doing for the children who don't have a father? You don't think the black woman got a right to be angry when she been raising 2/3 of the kids by herself for 50 years? And the minute she raised her voice, we say she not humble enough? She had to become masculine to survive the rape, the molestation, the domestic abuse. Are you telling me you can't see how we created that?
I understand that, but she needs.
That nigga spitting.
We was
more
loving
selective.
our women and taking care of our women. Do you think she would be like that? That personality has a history.
If she's picking Pookie and Ray Ray instead of
You're making her a scapegoat.
No, she's picking a scapegoat.
No.
There's good
Can I ask you a
quality
question?
men that they ignore.
Why she even got it? Why is there even a Pookie in the selection?
You gotta ask her.
No. I'm gonna tell you why there's a Pookie.
Look at that. He's
Hey, that nigga spit. I ain't gonna lie, Dr. Umar's fan. But where y'all be getting these nicknames from, females? I just got a question. Where y'all be getting these nicknames from? Pookie, Bay, Bookie, stinker butt. What the fuck is a stinker butt? Nigga? That sounds bad. That sounds like you dissing me. Like, what is that? Stinker? Like, whoa. Where y'all be getting these names from?
Fuck yeah. He said, let me ask you this. Why that motherfucker even there, huh?
You know the problem?
Riddle me that, nigga.
Okay, but you know the thing, it goes both ways though. Women,
That's the point he don't understand.
women pick the degenerates and men pick the degenerates.
Yes, that
Both of them
yes.
pick each other.
And that's the point that this is the reason why I want to do the video. What y'all niggas don't understand, y'all pick each other, bro.
Which is why I say that's what people's experience has been is not mine, because I
It's a representation
I don't get.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a picky ass nigga. I don't just be going with any type of female, bro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm gonna date you. I ain't gonna lie.
who they
Picked
are.
by those.
So I don't have them experiences that you talking about, but I definitely see them though. I definitely hear stories about them. I definitely see them.
And then
You know what's even crazier? The fucking degenerate women don't even really, they try to, but they don't really even fuck with niggas on this shit.
They don't.
Cause they know for a fact they not gonna, they know.
But that's the cheat code, at least for me.
But
Yeah.
But if when niggas say this, y'all telling on yourselves, bro. Bro, degenerate women don't really fuck with what niggas on their real purpose, cause they know for a fact they don't level up, they don't measure up to what is expected of them anyway.
He's right in like a self accountability way, but it obviously applies in the inverse.
yes.
But like it's just funny when you're being addressed as such. Obviously you don't want to take it personally because he's talking collectively. But like he's right though. Like if
You niggas, too many Pookies and Ray Rays around here. Y'all the problem. A nigga would be, I understand when I'll be heated like, nigga, shut up. But yes, what he's spitting, what he's saying is a fact, bro.
the solution to this is to create a culture of happiness, family, hard work, and success. In all reality, that's it. You need more people to do all of those things, to care about family, to be successful, to be all those things. And when that becomes the thing you celebrate in your culture, you start to see it more because people want to be celebrated. But if the thing you're celebrating is degeneracy, you're going to see more of that.
But
Because-
see, but that's my point though. My point is what was celebrated when we were coming up wasn't as much as degeneracy as it was before.
I agree.
So that's why I think if you're talking about the next generation,
Was it? Are we going downhill as a black collective? Debatable, low key, cause society and shit, and it's just I don't know, man.
sure.
What I be saying on a daily basis, I be feeling like we worry about the wrong shit. We worry about the wrong shit. We're not worried about what the shit that we're supposed to be worrying about. We're worried about dumb shit, my nigga.
But then that means that's our fault because we should not allow that shit to happen.
I agree.
To be fair, to be 100%. In our generation, like mid-20s to mid-30s, or even, or that generation grew up off of a different playing field. Like it was just different. And so, and with those, when you look at those numbers in particular, those numbers are drastically different from the 2 generations prior. They're drastically different in many regards. But I understand what Dr. Umar is saying here, bro. He low-key, high-key spitting.
He's spam.
These niggas just, they playing around with the community,
How the fuck
bro.
did you stop mid-sentence?
Nah, niggas need to really feel that. These niggas, they need to really feel it, bro.
Yeah.
As if this is the role
I felt it, nigga.
that as if you want to play this role, you have to understand this what comes along with it. Everything he's saying is true. If this is a role you really want to play, and as soon as you complain from a leadership perspective about not being an adequate leader, you don't come across as a leader anymore. Just keep it a being with you, because niggas who lead, they can't. There's no room to complain. Only room for taking criticism and trying to implement that in the real world. That's what it is. So like you got to just take it on the chin and keep it pushing. I don't understand when men. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yo, man, as black men, we gotta stick together, build together, grow together.
True,
I think that should always be the vibe of the
Cause sometimes I do not be clamming y'all niggas. I ain't gonna lie. But he's totally right though.
conversation. Stop being concerned with other women doing.
You gotta do. Matter of fact, you can do this at a bigger standpoint. As a person, you just need to be a better person. You just need to have a better mindset. Build yourself every day. You should be getting better every day at something, some type of shit. Better yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple.
Bro, I'm not worried about them, bro. If you really the leader, if you really the man, if you really the provider, if you really supposed to be the one making the decisions for the community to make it better, we talking men shit, bro. We not talking about no women right now, bro. Man up, nigga.
This nigga's insane.
Yo, am I not spitting?
No, I agree.
Yeah. I know, but see, that's why I fought with you. I know you agree. I know you agree with me, boy.
All right, tell them what this video is about.
Which one?
This one right here. It's the last Dr. Umar video. This nigga's blanking right now. Click that video, man, if you haven't watched it.
Hey man, W playback, man. W playback bit. I'ma holler at y'all, boy. Y'all have a good one. You know what I'm saying?